Hi, welcome to The Way Out Tarot. This will be your timeless general reading for wherever you have Pisces in your chart. As you watch, I encourage you to use your intuition and your knowledge of your own experience to interpret the messages that come through. If you're here, then I trust that you and I have a shared interest in gaining a deeper understanding and gaining insight into what's happening now, to the end of affecting positive change in our lives. If you'd like to support this channel, you may do so by watching the ad at the beginning, the middle, or the end of the video. Let's go ahead and get started. Someone finds you very attractive. This person could definitely be a Leo. And I think that there is a kind of beauty that you exhibit that they can relate to. There's a kind of warmth that you radiate. I think it feels good to be in your company. It feels good to be in your energy. You have a very positive influence on them. It dazzles them how confident you are. It amazes them how real you are, how authentic you are, how unafraid you are to be yourself and to allow your power to take up space. I think there's something about the way that you take charge. There's something about the way that you lead that attracts this person. They admire you for it. They look up to you for it. There is just something about the way that you carry yourself. There's something about the way that you walk, about the way that you talk. Even when you're walking away from them, I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave. Yeah. They don't want you to go. They don't want to lose you, but they know that the end is coming. Try as they might to postpone the inevitable. It's already been decided. You're not going to be able to make everybody happy. You're not going to be able to please everyone the way that you would like to, or that the way that they would like you to. Make haste. Strong Leo in this read. This should be upright. Two more. One. Two. Wow. Sorry about that. They were at the wrong address. Someone could be knocking on your door, showing up. Somebody could be looking for you. All right. So a lot of these oracles came out and I just took them all and spaced them out. But we had a bit more to pull for you, and then we're going to talk about what's here. If you'd like to skip ahead to where we actually talk about all the cards, you can. If you just want to take it all in, that's okay too. Order. Somebody could be going to court. And we also got riches. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So that is Moon in Virgo and Jupiter in Capricorn. So there's one more use that we need. Came out pretty fast. And I'll go ahead and get these two wallets. Knew that was gonna come out. So Pisces, there could be someone who they don't like what you're doing, but they have no choice but to admit that what it does. Oh, another one was down here on the floor. This is caution. There's someone who doesn't like what you're doing, but you're delivering results or you're driving results. And it's like, that's something that is undeniable. That is something that can't be argued. You also could be listening to a lot of Drake right now. Drake could be important, particularly the Views album. All right, so one sec. Let there be light. All right, so the first one that came out here for you is the Strength card. And yes, you are very magnetic around this time. I do think that there's a lot that you're pulling in. You are getting a lot of attention from a lot of different places. And I don't think that it's just, so what kind of attention is it? It's the kind of attention where I feel as though your voice is valued, your perspective is being sought after. I think that people want to be in your presence. So whenever you walk away, whenever you leave them, they feel it, and it feels like they lost something. There's a sense of unfairness that comes with that. There's a kind of entitlement that they have when it comes to you. Whether it's that they feel entitled to your energy, they feel entitled to how you support them, they feel entitled to what you do for them. Whenever it is that you take it away, it's like they feel robbed. Now, this is not a if, this is more or less a when, and I think this is something that is happening. There is no debating. You may be dealing with an Aquarius. You could also be dealing with a Scorpio. Now, there's a lot that is in the works here, but it's not the right time. It's delayed. And I get the sense that this is something that is meant to happen, has to happen, is going to happen. And I think that you're slowly, or if not slowly, you are methodically working through this plan or coming up with the plan of action, and you're getting ready to execute. But there is this energy of postponement or this delayed gratification. Now, that being said, I think that what you're moving towards, it's like a promised land, the land of milk and honey. I'm also getting better days, brighter days are ahead, happy days are ahead and are here. And this is not something that is being given to you. I think it's something that you have earned. And it's in order for you to get it, this kind of this attainment is, it's justice for you to get it. It's what's right. You getting it is what's right. Now, the really great thing, and what I love about this, is that you don't have to change who you are to avail any of these opportunities. There may be some things that some new things that you're going to have to learn, some things that you're going to have to approach differently, but I don't think that it's a task that you aren't up for. I don't think it's a challenge that you're not up for. I just think that you're finally being given the chance to show another form of yourself. You know, in not sure if you're familiar with Dragon Ball Z, but it's like who they are in their day-to-day. It's not their final form. They can be Super Saiyans, and then after that it's like Super Saiyan 2. And it's like there's these modes that they get in, and it's like these modes that they get in, the power that they exhibit, the capability is different than what everyone around them is used to seeing. It's extraordinary. The oracles that came out for you are, the first one is order, moon in Virgo, and I'm getting that everything has its place. Coming with this card, to everything there is a season, a time to laugh, a time to play, a time to be serious, a time to, that's what I'm getting with this. And I think that you're approaching a period, you're approaching an era where it's like the season is changing, the tides are shifting, and what is required of you is a different approach, a different behavior, different priorities. The next one that came out here we have is caution, which is going to be Mercury and Virgo. A lot of, mutable earth energy here. So I'm getting that you're very adaptable. The fact that you are multifaceted is really being seen and recognized by people. I'm also getting it's being recognized by the powers that be. You have a lot of hidden talents. There's a kind of virtuoso energy coming through with you, and it's like you're placed into new environments. You are being given new challenges, new tasks, and I think that it might surprise you how well suited you are for a new opportunity. It's surprising. Well, I think you've always known how exceptional you are, but you're not a braggart. Your work is speaking for itself here. And last but certainly not least, we have the riches card here. What does that say? It says Alpha and Omega. You are the beginning and the end. Wow, what a powerful message coming through with this. I'm getting that you are the keystone. You are the cornerstone of something here. I think the profitability of something has a lot to do with your influence. It has a lot to do with your discipline. It has a lot to do with your methodology. And I think that you are being paid in full is what I'm hearing here. You're being paid your worth. You're being paid your weight in gold. Now, these down here, the first one that we have is the conch shell card, and it says calling there at the bottom. So there is this quest that you're on to find your purpose, and it kind of, these three really work well together. All of them do, but we're going to talk about these three first, and then we'll bring in the other two. So we got conch shell, calling, sacred site, purpose, and soul retrieval, reclamation. So big transition energy with these three oracles, and there's this idea that you have something precious that you are working towards, that you're working on, and it's something that really speaks to your soul, that satisfies your soul, that brings you peace of mind, that brings you into alignment. And I do get that this is it could be a specific destination, it could be a career change, it could be a life path change as well, but I definitely see you being comfortable in this new endeavor. There is a little bit of fear because I get that it might be uncharted territory, it might be uncharted waters, but don't make the mistake of thinking that you are lacking anything or that you don't have what it takes, because the shaman card coming out here tells me that you are protected, you are complete, you are whole. And I think that getting into that headspace where you start to think that you are not worthy, it's a trap. It's a trap. And I think it would really benefit you, it would behoove you to see yourself as already whole, to see yourself as a complete person who isn't lacking anything. And then every new thing that you learn, every new experience that you have, just think of it as adding on to the wholeness of you that you already have, that you already are. And feathers here, restoration, even more beautiful energy supporting this read. So the trajectory that your life is on is a very, very beautiful one. It's one that is very promising. It's one that's very promising. And I think that you have a lot of faith in this outcome, and your positivity and optimism, it radiates and it attracts. Now the what is this? The what would you do card that came out for you is you politely decline someone's invitation and they become hostile and argumentative. What would you do? It's interesting this came out, and we were talking about it in the first part about how someone hates to see you go, but they love to watch you leave, and that decision that you're making here to move on is, or turn someone down, as this what would you do card suggests, is deciding it's something that's going to happen, and you really can't please everyone. There are some that are going to be upset about the decision that you're making, but just remember, every time that you are saying no to someone else, you are saying yes to yourself, and saying yes to your life, and saying yes to your path and to your purpose in life. If what you're moving away from is not in alignment with that, if it's not serving you, if you have outgrown it. Oh, there's another deck that is missing. Let me, where is it? Hold, please. Okay. Okay. So before we get to clarifying, let's talk about these that came out here. So the first one that we got is admiration, and I felt this card coming out long before it did, when we were talking about the fact that you are admired for what you do, you are seen, you are recognized. The month of April could be pretty important. The number 1, the month of August, ego, Leo, no one compares to you. Number 9, this could also be a 6. There's that song that Drake has, turn the 6 upside down, it's a 9 now. That one is playing in my head. The number 8, and we got the petty card coming out. So let those be confirmation signs of the energy that you are dealing with this month. And if any of those resonated with you, then it's a sign that this is your read. So we're going to clarify a bit. Let's see what we got here. Strength. love the skin that you are in. We got King of Wands. Yes, very, very sexy, very attractive, very alluring. Two of Cups. Very, very alluring, especially to a fire sign if you're dealing with one. As we said, it's like they can relate. Pisces are very, very attractive people. I'm not just trying to gas you up right now. It's a very soft type of attraction. It's inviting. It's the kind that, you know, you see someone and they're so pretty. It's like, I just want to the world. Loved by all. Let's take a look at the Eight of Cups. You're leaving. Ten of Wands. Yeah, you're definitely done with something here. Why? Two of Swords. It's the disorganization. It's the lack of communication. Or it's like there are decisions being made here without any thought about the consequences. You're dealing with an energy or a person or a group of people who don't think things through. Let's talk about the Death card. Yeah. In whatever that is ending is where you will find peace. Let's talk about the Justice card in reverse now. Justice in reverse clarified by the Ace of Swords. Excuse me. This is the Fool up here. Appropriate. And this is the Wheel with the, or not the Wheel, the World with the Ace of Swords. So the World and the Ace of Swords clarifying the Justice card in reverse. And what this tells me is that the injustices are it's either you're being more vocal about them, or more people are talking about what's wrong in the world. More people are willing to do something about it. More people are willing to address it. I'm hearing talk that talk. Let's talk about the Queen of Wands next. Queen of Wands clarified by the Two of Wands comes out again. And the Devil. Anything that you're planning right now, any moves that you're planning on making will be extremely lucrative. They will be very profitable. Let's take a look at the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Magician. You don't want to wait, but it's kind of like you have to. Four of Cups in reverse. But you will get what you want. And I have a sneaking suspicion you will also get what you need. Two of Pentacles, yes. Balance those checkbooks. Speaking of checkbooks, we got Wheel of Fortune. Let's talk about the Eight of Wands. What moves are you making here? Who is it that you're talking to? And there's a bit of apprehension, though, around this. Cool. One just fell, and I want one more. The Lovers, yes. I'm hearing Better Business Bureau. And the Seven of Cups comes out again. Six of Swords. Do I feel like you're getting help with making some kind of attempt here? You're being assisted, you're being aided in some way, shape, or form. Any last messages for Pisces? Any last messages? The Hermit. Getting you know what you are doing, you know the way, you know the path. To salvation, to you can't be fooled, you can't be tamed, you can't be lied to, you can't be manipulated, you can't be taken advantage of. You know too much. You're asking the right questions. You're asking the right questions. So it's like people have no choice but to be honest in their dealings with you. They have no choice but to come correct. This was your read. Thanks for your patience. I hope I see you next time.